So the figure up above represents a trapezoidal parking lot. It doesn't matter that it's a parking lot. It does matter that it's a trapezoid. You may remember that the area of a trapezoid is equal to 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2, the two parallel bases, times the height. If you don't remember that, you can also just divide a trapezoid into two triangles and a rectangle, and then figure out the areas of each of them respectively, and you'll get the same number with more trouble. So we either need this, we basically need this full base to figure it out, or so this will also be 30. We just need the base of this triangle as well. That would also work. So the figure above is that. Statement 1 tells us that CD equals 60. So that whole length is 60. That gives us the length of the second base. We already had the length of the first base, so statement 1 is sufficient for our purposes. If we didn't have this formula, we would still be able to figure out the area because we would have 1/2 the base times the height. If this whole thing is 60, and this is 40, and this is 10, then this must also be 10, and we could figure out the area of each of the triangles and the rectangle in the middle. Either way, statement 1 is sufficient, so it's not 2. And then the two insufficient answer choices are also ruled out. Answer choice, statement 2 tells us that BD equals 10 times the square root of 10. Do it in a different color just to make things clearer. If that's the only information we have, I mean, we do know that this is 30 also, we can still solve. It may not look like it because we don't have this bottom, but this is a right triangle. So we could use the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and go from there to figure out the base. So we wouldn't know necessarily what a squared is. That's what we're trying to find out. B squared would be 30 squared equals c squared. So it would be 10 times the square root of 10 quantity squared. We don't actually have to do the math. We just have to know that we could solve for a using that, and so it is sufficient. Each statement alone is sufficient.